Today we're going to talk about a little arts and crafts project with something you probably have laying around. If your family's anything like my family, they pawn a bunch of old crap on you because, you know, you're artsy. Forks, and I got lots of them. And what do you do with forks? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a picture frame out of them. And what do I mean by that? Bend them up, get them nice and good looking. You can set it down, use it as a picture frame. Now, all you're really going to need, I like to use a pair of needle nose pliers and a pair of vice grips. Now, if you're worrying about ruining the patina, which is the natural discoloring of the silver, you can wrap these in electrical tape, the ends, and they'll help protect it. I personally don't care. And you want to make sure that you get rid of anything that doesn't feel silver. And I'm not going to use anything with the L on it, and it doesn't make sense to me, so I'll get rid of that. And the rest of these, they look like they're from like one set, which is nice. It's an international silver company. It's got the silver stamp on it, so I know it's the real deal. Now, I know that silver can be worth some money. And, you know, if you have werewolf problems, don't do this. Melt them down, make bullets. The thing you're going to want to do is you want to separate the middle two forks, put them in the back, and then the front forks, raise them a little bit in the front. That'll make your tripod to hold up everything. Now, try to use needle nose pliers or some kind of long pliers so you can get as far back as possible. Press it down and bend. The beauty about silver is it's pretty malleable. But at the same time, you want to take your time because you don't want metal fatigue to set in and you'll break it. Going to try to do them as evenly as possible, which later on you'll be able to do some mild adjustments. And at this time, I also like to try to spread out the forks a little bit. Just give it more surface area and make it more stable. Just a little bit. It'll take a little finessing. You'll figure it out. It's not an exact science. Now, you can also find this silverware, man, garage sales, you know, Salvation Armies, Goodwills, you know, estate sales. I mean, this is something you should do because you have the stuff laying around or you paid a couple bucks for it. And it's miscellaneous silverware is something, you know, that a lot of guys have. But if you just happen to have some silver and you want something that looks a little bit more old-timey, this is a perfect thing to do. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other pliers, the vice grips. I like the vice grips because they just seem to have a little bit more control. And you're going to do this in like 2 or 3 steps. You're going to bend it a little bit and then move it up and bend the next little section. Next little section gets bent, you know, and work your way up to make a nice curve. Now I do it also in the back because that forces the fork to kind of lean back more so the photo or whatever you're displaying has this whole section to lean up against. So it's going to have these focal points and then probably in this area. So you're going to do this exact same thing on the back. Now the back can be more of a just not as curved. It can just be a solid to kind of really make a foot. Then of course when you're done you can, you know, put on a bunch of Polaroids you did in college of animal bones and weird shapes. Hey guys, so, you know, maybe you have some friends over and they want some dip and they want some fucking guacamole and you just happen to have some fucking avocados and then those avocados aren't fucking right because you're a fucking idiot. What you do is you scoop this shit out, man. You scoop it out of the fucking meat, out of the, whatever you call it, the shell. Throw that shit in your fucking blender thing. Who gives a shit? Some fucking onions. So, I mean, I wouldn't put a whole shit ton of onions because I don't give a fuck. But, you know, some onions. Mash that shit up. Here's some fucking onions. Throw that shit in your blender. Hey, what's up? Maybe you got some fucking salsa hanging around and it's fucking old and nasty and who gives a shit? That's right. Just fucking scoop that shit in there. Maybe you don't have fucking salsa and all you got is a goddamn, you know, you're a normal fucking person, you got a goddamn tomato. Throw that shit in there. I don't like all the juicy parts, just fucking get them out of there. Just fucking whatever. Just squeeze that shit out, just throw the rest of it in there. And then, where's my knife? Right here in front of my fucking face. Throw some fucking shit, try not to cut yourself. Sometimes I do. Cause I'm fucking drunk when I make shit that fucking tastes good. Squeeze the fucking lime. Why do you have a lime, Jeff? You know why I have a lime? Because I fucking drink Coronas once in a fucking while because I think I'm fucking cool. So, F that noise. Bam. End of story. Fucking top. There we go. This is gonna be fucking disgusting. You ready? Go! Oh, I lied. Why isn't this going? No, I fucking hate safety features so fucking much. Who gives a fuck? Just fucking do it. That's right. Why isn't this fucking blending? I got all the sweet shit in the fucking shit and it won't fucking blend. So awesome. I thought when I hit the button, this shit spun around and shit got fucking chopped up. But obviously no. I don't fucking get it. So anyway, that's fucking guacamole. Fuck you. Alright, so I've been growing a mustache for like 6 months. And a lot of people ask me, how do I do it? How do I get the curl? How do I get the straightness of it? Well, there's 2 different products I tried. One was a Rite Aid product that, you know, just had mustache wax, which worked out fine. You know, it was a little bit oily. It kind of had a good fragrance to it. But I kind of like the Clubman product a little bit better. It was a little stiffer. It kind of rocked out a little bit better, man. It just, you twisted this and it stayed wherever the fuck you fucking did it. So if you're looking for mustache wax that is a little bit greasier and you can kind of control it better, then go with the generic Rite Aid or Eckerd kind of stuff. But if you want something that's like pow and it just really gets in there, then I would go with the Clubman. You know, both of them, for the past 6 months, I've had a mustache and I've been doing this stuff. And part of it was because I knew that I wasn't gonna get laid. You know, no fucking girl wants a guy with a mustache because it's fucking corny as shit. But you know something?
There ain't no bitches wanting me right now. So, fuck that noise. Part of me thinks that maybe this review is a terrible idea. But the mustache wax did okay. Clubman did a little bit better. But the real review is coming up. The real review is which one burns better. God damn it, that hurts.